You might remember from Scratch there was the single step feature, which allowed you to sort of go one step at a time, and it would sort of flash and it would do those kind of things. It wasn't the best because if you weren't looking at the right sprite, then it was sort of difficult, and sometimes it went a little bit fast, and it would be nice if you slowed it down and all that kind of stuff. So Liberty Basic actually does a much better job of that, okay? And the reason that they put that in is because it's a debugger, okay? And when you have a bug in your program, Quinn, that means that there's something wrong, right? May or may not mean a syntax error, but it likely means that the program is doing something that you're not expecting it to. Now, there's a lot of controversy about where the word bug in a program came from. The common old wives' tale is that there was an actual bug in one of those very first computers, the big kind that filled the room kind of thing. There was an actual bug in one of the vacuum tubes. That is likely not true. In fact, it's not starting up. In fact, if you look back way into history, there's one of the very first fathers of computers, way before electronics. He talked about a bug in a program. So bug, and there's the Wikipedia link. Bug just sort of means that there's an error in your code. Please do not type that thing in yet. Don't type it in.
What are we typing in?
Don't type anything in.
So what are we not typing in?
Lots of things.
What are we typing in? We're not typing in.
Don't type anything in yet. Don't type it in yet. Don't type it in. Listen to me. I need you to listen, okay? If you guys would just watch, it would just like alleviate so many problems that go on in here. I know you're curious. I know you want to get on. I know you want to try stuff out, okay? But if you just watch, I'm doing lesson number 6, debugging, and you have the handout right in front of you. Okay.
I was confused. Someone brought up.
Okay, so I would like you to, on Liberty Basic, I would like you to type in this little code for x equals 1 to 1,000, print x, and next x, and then I want you to select the ladybug icon, okay? And I'm going to do that as well. Okay? You can type that into your Liberty Basic software right now. You've got it on your handout there, the booklet one. For x equals 1 to 1,000, print x, next x. Those 3 lines, that's it. Type those in. I know. It's on your sheet. It's on that. It's on the booklet one. It's on the booklet one. Okay. All I want you to type is this little bit here for x equals 1 to 1,000. You look at it once, you should be able to sort of remember it. It's not too much to it. For x equals 1 to 1,000, print x, next x.
Yeah.
Okay?
11 to 1,000?
1. Whoa. You said 11.
I know.
Throwing it out there.
So, for x equals 1 to 1,000, print x, next x. Type that in. You can press run if you want. If you just press run, it's just going to count to 1,000, right? Yeah.
I go so much faster.
It's because I'm connected all the way to Columbia, that's why. Okay? All right, so that's pretty exciting. Now, when you've got the debugger running, when you run this, what it does is it opens up another window, and it allows you to go step by step through the program. Okay, so watch carefully here. You click on the debugger, okay, it compiles it, and then it opens up the window where it's going to show the output, but then it opens up a debugging window. You'll notice that it shows x equals 0 because the value of x is 0. Exactly, Jake. And you can see that it's highlighted here for x equals 1 to 1,000. That's the step that it's at, and it's waiting for you to say, go ahead and show me the next step, okay? Now, you could press play, but then it's just going to go fast. You don't want that, okay? This is the one you want. You want step into. You're going to step from one step to the next. So I'm going to click on this one, and it's going to show print x. That's where it's at. You'll notice that x has now changed to 1. So it's a way of you slowing things down and telling trying to figure out what the variables are equal to. Are you watching this, James? Okay? You'll notice that it prints the number 1, and then it goes to next x, and you can, why does it never go back to there? Okay, it's because, I mean, then it's going to there and then it's dropping down, is what it's doing. Right? So it's a way of figuring out, it's really good with if statements, for telling whether it goes into that if or not, whether your if statement is structured properly or not. You'll notice that the value of x is going up and up and up and up. You see that? Now you don't need to run it to 1,000. Okay? Once you find your problem, the other thing you can do too is you can go fast, animate. You can do this, and it goes through things really quick. Probably not the best thing, especially on a fast computer. You can pause at certain points. Okay, you can pause so you can look at it and see what's going on. The only thing you can't do is you can't back up. That would be a wonderful feature. If you ever are writing software in the future, make sure your compiler can go backwards. That would be really cool.
Can you edit it while you're in the debug?
You can't. You can't go into here. That's a good question. Some people want to do that. You can't go into there. Okay, so what you have to do is once you find your problem, is you close this. Okay, stop the run, and then you got to go back to your actual program. Okay, so common question. Okay, Gwen has a question. Can I try to stay on topic then, and maybe answer the off-topic question? It's not that bad. I don't know. Yeah, I mean it's reasonably new. That's how the debugger works, generally. Okay. There is a debugger help, although I don't think you guys actually have access to it, but it's pretty straightforward. You'll figure it out. Okay? So, what I would like you to do is I would like you to not type that code in. Okay? There's a single piece of paper. Hannah? Pardon me? To close it, I want you to take that a variable trace. A variable. This is called a variable trace, and the reason that I'm saying sometime in your future, some people in the room remember that day that I said it's called. I know people that are listening, and yet they'll still be variable traces. Do you get? Speak for the rest of the class. Thank you. You do a variable trace right up. Looking at your code, are the variables to be now in the first. Okay, so you've got is 5, and the only variable. Okay, so variable